Hello guys, welcome to part 4 of this mini Jeep build. If you haven't seen the previous parts of this build, please check out my channel and don't forget to subscribe. I'm satisfied with the first cardboard piece. It's a little bit too high, but I think I'm gonna cut it out in sheet metal and just tack it to the body frame. And I'm going to grind it down to get the perfect fit in the top. Marked the permanent markers around the cardboard that I cut out. So now I'm ready to cut it out in sheet metal. I'm going to tack this to the body frame and let's see if I'm able to make the curve around the edge here. It's pretty stiff. Didn't turn out as perfectly as I hoped for. I made a new feather on the other side. I'm going to basically do the same thing all over again. be a little bit too long because I wanted to join the plates in the middle of the square tubing. Since I'm going to make some body mounts here and some exhaust and a few pieces in here, I'm starting to make the plates on this side instead of the rear plate because of the access to making rest of the stuff. Now I'm done with both sides, and I needed to do a little grinding here to make it fit with the weld that's already laying there, so the plate or the sheet metal will lay flat down on the square tubing all the way. And now I'm ready to tack it in place on both sides, so let's go. because I haven't tried this since I made it, so I'm very excited if it's even gonna fit. Try. Right, so as you can see here, I have filled in some more square tubing here to make it easier to make the bend of the plate. And I made one out of cardboard first and cut out this one. And now I'm going to tack it in place and try to roll it down. So let's see. Here I will just grind it down so it looks like it's one piece. Turned out perfect. No dents. Whee! And as you can see here, the clutch cable is in its place, and I modified the clutch lever arm. So now I got clutch. My memory card on the GoPro did fuck up, so all my footage of this job did vanish. Alright, so I'm just gonna continue with the sheet metal work and see if I can make the side plate here. So let's go. I have the piece cut out in cardboard, so now I will go outside and use the angle grinder and cut it out in sheet metal. Then I'm done cutting out. to tack it to the side of the Jeep. It turned out better than I hoped for. I'm going to grind down this edge after it's fully welded. All right. I have decided to put the gas tank underneath the fender here in front of the tire. I'm going to make it in cardboard first to see how it's going to fit. As I already can see, this gas tank isn't gonna take a lot of gas. Right, so I have decided that the tank plan underneath the fender is going to be too small. So I'm going to make the tank here instead. So maybe I will get maybe 10 liters. Another plan that I had was mounting this jerry can on the back of the Jeep like a normal Jeep and use that for the main supply of fuel. But I'm thinking that solution is a bit too easy. But I'm probably gonna have a jerry can on the back here either way, just to have reserve fuel. But I'm going to make a real tank inside here. So now I'm going to make the fuel tank out of cardboard and glue it together with some super glue. I hope so. And see if it will fit. So I'm thinking about making this edge on the gas tank about 2 centimeters with 3 holes, and I'm making a stripe like this with the same holes underneath, and I can put 3 6mm bolts through and then weld a little stripe of metal to the chassis to bolt the tank here and on the top here, and that's all gonna hold the tank. But I need also to think about how to access the bolts. That's why I'm not making a mount on the top of the tank here, just here and here, so I can reach those from the underneath, because when I have welded the floor into the Jeep I can't access top bolts here. So that's the plan. Right now I'm going to try to glue it together with some super glue. And we'll see how the tank will turn out. Hate making things out of another material than metal. Like a glove. So as you can see here, I have made these plates for the cabin on both sides, and I'm gonna weld them. I didn't mind filming it, but because it's just a lot of cutting with the angle grinder. It's starting to look like a little Jeep. Outside, I think I will just mount the steering column and take the Jeep outside and do a little grinding on all the welds that I've already done. Grind down the sides as well. Cleaned up my welding table, and today I'm want to work on something more a little more fun than welding with the MIG and grinding welds all day. So today I'm gonna make the gas tank, and as always my friend Marius, he has laser cut out the gas tank in aluminium, all the parts, and I'm not an expert in welding aluminium. This is 2mm thick. It's almost like the one I made out of cardboard. It's going to turn out like this, and here you got a hole for the gas. The tank measure thing, and the plan is to weld the tank together like this. And here I got the mounting brackets in metal. It's going to be, I'm going to weld some nuts on this side of it. It's going to stand on top of the gas tank like this and get welded to the Jeep body, and the same here. So when I lift the Jeep up in the car lift, I can just walk underneath it, and all 3 bolts getting removed from the underside. Same here, and then I can just lift the tank down. And I got a gas cap here. I was thinking about getting it on the driver's side, the same way as on a real Jeep, but I don't have enough space for the tubing to go here because of the wheel. So I'm just gonna make a 90-degree here and make the same type of filler hole in the rear of the Jeep. So I got this one from eBay. So look, aluminium. I'm just gonna weld it like this and make a hole in the body similar to the original Jeep. So I'm just gonna start taping it all together and hopefully find some another aluminium piece I have laying around, so I can try to adjust the welder before I destroy this gas tank. We'll see. But I'm a fan of doing it myself, because you learn by doing it. So I found this in my shed. I didn't like to chop it because it's a good piece for some future project. But either way, it's the only aluminium that I got. It's I think 3 millimeters. And I cleaned it up. And I'm gonna try to adjust my my TIG welder. So I'm gonna try on this, and then tack together the gas tank and try to fully weld it. Just start tacking the gas tank together, and then I will practice some more on this piece with the flow of it, and then I will weld the whole tank. As you can see, I'm not an aluminium welder, but the tank turned out really nice. So as you can see, I have melted some nuts on the back side of these brackets. So now this bracket will go like this, and this one is going to be welded to the body. So now I got the brackets in place. I will take it over to the Jeep and see if it will fit. So that was the end of part 4 of the mini Jeep build. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time for this video, and I have run into some computer problems, but thanks to my friend Simon from Land Rover Drive, it's now solved. And if you're into off-roading, overlanding, or just Land Rovers in general, you should really check out his channel. There's a lot of good content there. Until next time, guys, take care.